Working on here is we're going to try to help her reduce some of this little bit of fat that she's got under the chin. She's done a few oil therapies already, so she's gotten some nice tightening of her skin, but there's a persistent little fat pad that's sitting under there that doesn't want to go away. So we're going to do a procedure called Kybella. Kybella is also known as deoxycholine, and it's a way of melting fat cells away permanently. We typically do anywhere from 3 to 4 treatments spaced about 6 to 8 weeks apart. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing we do is we put a little grid on the patient after outlining the area that we're going to treat. And then we just let that grid kind of find its way onto the patient. It's almost like a temporary tattoo. We put a little bit of a wet washcloth over it. Okay, so now we're ready to see what our little tattoo looks like under her patch there, and you can see we have these beautiful little colors, and those are the guides that we're going to use as we're injecting the Kybella, and that helps us to know exactly what areas we need to go into. So based on the number of the dots that we see in our grid, we're going to be using about 4 cc's of Kybella today to melt away the fat. The patient will initially be a little bit swollen for that first week or so, and then that swelling will decrease as the fat cells melt away. And this is what the injections look like. We just do a tiny little bit into each area. Eventually we make our way through the whole grid. So we were able to complete her entire grid. We used a total of 4 cc's of Kybella. This little fat pad she has here is going to start to melt away. It is actually melting away as we speak. And we'll have her come back in 6 to 8 weeks for her next treatment.